What's up, everybody? Matrix here. Today I'm doing two parts in this one episode. So, two parts, because the real reason I'm doing two parts in this episode, I'll explain that after the intro, so let's just get into it. Now, like I said, the real reason I'm doing two parts is it's because if I really think about it, this is Vegeta Black. So they're going to be facing Vegeta Black, and that's going to be pretty quick, like a pretty quick interaction. But before we get into going to go see the other Kais of Universe 10 and all that, before we do that, we're going to show you, we're going to go into a little bit of the backstory of how Zamasu was tried to get Vegeta Black. Now, Zamasu, he gathered all the Super Dragon Balls, made the wish. I wish. Now, before they even met, actually, no. Before they even met, actually, no, let's go back. Stop that. Beerus and Whis notice the ring, time ring. They take Vegeta. They take Goku and Gohan and Trunk. Well, no, they just take Goku to go see the Kais in Universe 10. And Zamasu, once they get there, the Kai, like the Elder Kai there, showed off Zamasu, saying he's going to be one day a great Kai. But then Zamasu sees Goku. And since Goku is hiding his power, Zamasu thinks he's immortal. Just thinks he's immortal since he's hiding all that power of his. And Zamasu didn't even want to talk to him whatsoever. So this is Zamasu. He's going to be a very great Kai. Really? Yes, he will. That's good. That's good, Kai. But did you give someone called Vegeta Black a time ring? No, I didn't. Did you, Zamasu? No, sir. Okay. Well, looks like we both don't know. You have to look for information somewhere else. Alright, then. Goku keeps looking at Zamasu, remembering that Vegeta Black's ki and aura felt the exact same as Zamasu, except weaker. And then times pass. Now, after that, now we can go into the flashback, like I was talking about. Now, Zamasu got all the Super Dragon Balls and I wish to switch bodies. I wish to switch bodies with the mortal named Goku. And once he asked Super Shimra, the dragon got so scared and said, "Nope, I cannot do that wish. No. I cannot do that. That is impossible." Zamasu was dumbfounded at the fact that the dragon was scared, genuinely scared of a mortal. Wait, what? Why can't you just no? Make a different wish. I'll give you another chance. A random mortal that is very strong. That's supposedly stronger than me. Then he switched bodies with Vegeta, but Vegeta, while this was all happening, Vegeta was literally on planet Vampa, training with Broly at the time. Actually training with Broly. They both been training for a very long time. They both can tap into Super Saiyan now. Even Paragus can tap into Super Saiyan. So that right there is crazy. So out of nowhere, they just switch bodies, and Zamatsu actually ends up trying to. But once they switch bodies, Vegeta is so confused, but he gets teleported right back to planet Vampa, and Zamatsu kills Vegeta in his body, and then he ends up trying to kill Broly and Paragus. But Zamatsu learns that was not an easy feat whatsoever. He gave up because they were going out to fight. Both went to Super Saiyan, but it was still not as much. Since Zamatsu wasn't used to Vegeta's power, he couldn't go its full power. So he didn't go. He wasn't able to go Rose. He was able. His Super Saiyan Rose. He was only able to go Super Saiyan, and that was still not enough to try to beat Broly and Paragus. So he left the planet and just left them there. Literally, the Super Shimron really was not playing. Was not playing. So that's what happened. So they do that, and then Trunks asks Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, can you please? Well, that timeline, Trunks, to come and help me take out Black, and then Gohan and Trunks also felt that aura, and he was not strong enough to beat either one of them by himself. So now later they go to the fight, go to the future, and Black was waiting, just waiting. You've made it here. It looks like you guys are ready for a fight, you mortals. We'll take you out. We'll take you out, Black. We'll see about that. Now, Black has been training this entire time, and now he can finally tap into Rose. But it's not Rose 1. Super Saiyan Rose 2. This is my most powerful form. If you guys think you can handle it, then come on. Now, this whole scene, after Black transformed, the only person scared was future Trunks. The only person scared was future Trunks. Our Trunks was just sitting there like it was nothing. Gohan was sitting there like it was absolutely nothing. Goku was just sitting there like, why was I brought here? Because Goku was a little bit smarter, but he was like, why was I brought here? Like, for real, why was I brought here? And now Trunks decided to want to go fight them first, and go fight Black first. They were going. Trunks, at the start of the fight, Black brings up he also killed Trunks' mother and everything. He went Super Saiyan Rage. He was able to do some damage until Zamatsu came out of nowhere and attacked him. Now the fight, then out of nowhere, Zamatsu and Black fuse so they can ensure that they will not lose for their Project Zero Immortals. And then Goku just snapped and got tired of this because this has been going on for about an hour. This fighting has been going on for about an hour, and seeing their fusion, he felt their power and thought it was going to be a lot stronger than that. So Goku just said, Gohan, Trunks, both of you play rock, paper, scissors, and whoever wins gets to take out Fuse Zamatsu. They did it, even though they tell you the truth, they weren't even excited. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. They didn't even want to do 3 rounds. They only did 1. Whoever won the first one was good. Like they didn't even care. So Trunks ends up Gohan ends up winning, and he was not happy about it because he really wanted to have a challenge today. So basically, you're sending this kid after me. Do you really think you can beat a god? Then, just to prove Zamasu wrong, Gohan just powers up to Super Saiyan God. And then Zamasu feels that power. And to be honest with you, Gohan has been suppressing his power the entire time. Like, the entire time. Like, actually, the entire time. So, then... Hold on, I'm just searching. So Zamasu and Fuzamatsu did not know what was happening, didn't know what his power was really. Then he stopped suppressing his power when he got the Super Saiyan God, and Fuzamatsu was terrified at the power that Gohan was putting out. What? You have the power of the gods too. What is happening here? You're just immortal. Gohan goes back to base form, charges up a ki blast in his hand, pretty much charges up a Kamehameha. He still had a bored look on his face, and then shot it. Kamehameha! Shot it at Zamasu. The battle was done. That's it. Just the battle was done. Hold on, I'll be right back. So, like I said, the battle was done. He ended Fuzamatsu without a second thought. Because they were so bored, they just wanted to have the fight. Like, just have the fight. Hold on. Okay, before I just finish all that, to be honest, I didn't know, like, I forgot if that small little Zamasu saga, like that small little Zamasu saga became before the tournament, like before the Universe 6, Universe 7 tournament, or after. So I just made it go first, like before it. So sorry about that. I just wanted to get that out of the way anyway, to be honest with you. So yeah. Okay. So yeah. So a week passed by. Everybody, when I mean everybody trained in the hyperbolic time chamber for the Universe 6 and Universe 7 tournament. But to tell you the truth, Gohan, Trunks, and Goku were really not that excited. Usually they would be excited for a fight. Never mind. But yeah, they were really not that excited for a fight. He has each one Beerus and Whis are stronger than each and every fighter, are supposed to be stronger than each fighter in that other universe. So they really were not that excited, like for real, not that excited. But Gohan and Trunks still trained with Goku, trying to get a lot stronger, and they spent a week in the hyperbolic time chamber. Everyone spent a week. So a day. So I forgot the statistics of how long is a week in the outside world, how long is a week in the hyperbolic time chamber. So for now, because it was said for a day, like to spend a day in there would be like a year. It was said that a day is a year. So a week, spent like 7 years in their training. So I say that. Goku barely even trained. But even though he barely even trained, he got even though he barely even trained, remember, he's basically everything. So he has that Frieza potential with him. So that means basically, yeah. The man got a 200 times multiplier to his base in all his other forms. So, yeah. Now I would say this. Now we're looking at Goku. Now I'm gonna say this for now. Goku, 200 times multiplier, and to all of his power. Like in Goku, if Goku decided to go Super Saiyan God, he was already strong. He was already strong enough to beat, the Grand Priest. Well, he was already as strong as the Grand Priest if Goku decided to go Super Saiyan God. Now it's his now in super now to be exactly the same strong as the Grand Priest, Goku would have to go like Super Saiyan 3 to beat him. So I don't really know about that. Like he has to go Super Saiyan 3. What you want, Polo? Sorry, I'm just talking about dog. So now if Goku went to a Super Saiyan God, like actual went to Super Saiyan God, he would be strong enough to match the Omni King. Like strong enough to match, like equally tied, match the Omni King. Do you not know how strong he is? That is crazy. So Goku is officially, actually, yeah. Goku's basically officially the strongest being. Like, and Zeno don't know about him. Woo! If Goku went Super, Goku has all the forms. If Goku went Ultra Instinct, oh no. If Goku went Super Saiyan God Blue, Ultra Instinct, Super Saiyan God Blue, Kaioken, any of that, it's over. Legendary Super Saiyan, it's over. It's over. So the tournament start after that week. Everyone's stronger, a lot stronger. And to be honest with you, last part, the last part, I said Bolshi, Chi-Chi, and Bulma was as strong as original series Super Dragon Ball Super Goku going Kaioken times going Super Saiyan Blue Kaioken as strong as that, so she will be pretty much even with Hit. Pretty much even with Hit. But now since she's been training the hyperbolic time chamber with everyone else, it's not like that no more. Like it's not no. No. Just no. Like she is as strong as Goku in Ultra Instinct now. So, well, mastered now. So that's fast and that's strong now. Yamcha and T and Krillin, they've all gotten a lot stronger. Krillin passed both T and Yamcha. He passed both of them. Like he's like what do I want to say? He's like 50 times stronger than them now since Goku and him been friends a lot longer. Like a lot longer. They've been getting more training in with him. Like, been getting it. Goten was training even though he wasn't going to participate in the tournament. Even though he wasn't going to be in a tournament. Goten is now as strong as regular series Goku Super Saiyan God. Wait, did I already say he was that strong? No, Super Saiyan God Blue. That's what I'll say. Regular series. They've all got a lot stronger. And when I mean all, like all. T and Yamcha Krillin. If T and Yamcha Krillin are all stronger than Goten, like all stronger than Goten, they're all like. Remember how I said Bolchi was like as strong as Goku's regular series mastered Ultra Instinct? Yeah, imagine. They're just like. They're 2 times stronger. They're like all like 12 times stronger than Goten. So I'll say Super Saiyan God. Super Saiyan Blue, but stronger. So yeah, I'll say that. That's what I'll say. Everyone, and I mean everyone's crazy. Like, oh no, everyone's crazy. So if you put it at that perspective of how many power level, how strong is everyone, That is amazing how everyone has gotten so strong. So, tournament happens. They all walk in the tournament. And it was funny. The only one who wants to have a fight, like the only one who really wants to be like, all right, I'll just say this. Y'all already know the people who are not really gonna have a fight in this competition. Like actually have a fight. Y'all already know those couples. Bolchi is not even gonna actually have a for real fight in this competition. That's how you know this is going crazy. And so after that, none of them really wanted to fight like that. They got there. All the other fighters in Universe 6 were. And what's funny is since this was only happening in Universe 7, Beerus was being very cocky. That's why he wasn't really afraid. So he didn't try to boast. He didn't really try to boast like he didn't try to boast like just be cocky, brag. He wasn't doing that, so Champa couldn't tell any of his fighters to train. Like Champa couldn't tell any of them. They are as strong as they were in the original series. So that means this is gonna be fun. This is going to be fun. Like honestly, this is gonna be fun. Now, when it starts, all the Universe 6 fighters are hyped. Like, literally, honestly, hyped. Wait, did Kefla and Khalifa and Kale fight in the Universe 6 battle? Did they? Did they fight in the Universe 6 battle? No, I think they didn't fight in that battle. Yeah, they did it. Okay, yeah, it was only, Chaba. Yeah. So, everyone's getting hype. Kale and Khalifa was kind of mad that they weren't going to be able to fight in it. They were only going to be watched because the majority of the fighters that can be in it. So they just sat there to watch to see how strong the other team is. Or just in case they need to add them in. They were all getting hyped. Everyone over there, except Hit, and the actual except Hit, everyone's getting hyped. Everyone thought they had this fight in the bag. But they looked over at the Universe 7 fighters and none of them were hyped. Like the only people who were hyped since there were was it the majority of 6 fighters or 5 or 4? I really don't remember what was the majority. So right now I'm gonna say 5. All the fighters that was gonna be on Universe 7 was gonna be Goku, Gohan, Trunks, Krillin. Who else? Krillin. Oh, and Bolchi. Yeah, and Bolchi. And the only one that was literally the only one out of the 5 fighters that were actually hyped was Bolchi. I mean, no, it was Krillin. Like, for real, just Krillin. Because, he's like 12 times stronger than... Like, he's like the strongest out of the 3 group. He's still cool. He can do a lot damage, and he has Kaioken. That I forgot to say that. So, the majority of them is gonna be strong. So they decided to just let Krillin beat everyone else up. But Goku, everyone else in the group noticed Hit. And they said you might have to go Kaioken for that guy. Like Kaioken times 3 for that guy. And say, yeah. Now the fight starts. Krillin dusted them. Like Krillin went through all of them. Krillin was so like the bear guy that all the punches go somewhere else. Nah, that didn't happen like that. Like that did not happen like that. No, that didn't. Because Goku was in his base form and that's why his punches didn't do that much. But Krillin was able to punch that man and knock that man straight out because his punches couldn't do because his absorption couldn't absorb that much power at once. So knocked him out. All the fights until Hit were a breeze. Frost, it didn't even do that much. I'm sorry, his poison attack didn't really even do that much, to be honest with you. He was still able to get knocked out by Krillin. Like, be honest with you. He still was able to get knocked out by Krillin. Then came Hit. But once they got to Hit, before they got to Hit, everybody in Universe 6, everyone who was sitting on the sidelines, Champa, Vados, everybody who was sitting on the skylines and everyone who got beat was surprised at Krillin's power. One person is doing this. One person is beating everyone, practically everyone in Universe 6, like all the fighters he chose in Universe 6. Like, practically. Khalifa and Kale, well, mostly Khalifa. Yeah, Khalifa. I can't figure, is it Khalifa or Khalifa? I can't, yeah. She was more surprising. She was more hyped up because she really wanted to fight Krillin. But it slipped everyone's mind at the same time. Wait, this one person is taking out everyone. And Choppa was talking out loud. I know my brother. He wouldn't send his strongest fighter out and defeat everyone else just in case someone's stronger. After hearing this and hearing his conclusion, everyone that was beat, KO, Khalifa, everyone was surprised. Like, everyone was surprised. What? Do you mean, yes, he's probably the weakest that's in the group, of the fighters. After hearing this, him being the weakest, even Hit heard this. And Hit was actually frightened a little bit at the fact that this guy is probably the weakest of all the fighters. So Hit instantly puts up his guard. But even though they said he was the weakest, he was barely trying the entire fight, so he didn't know if he really had a trump card up his sleeve. Hit actually instantly didn't even play around, just went all out. And before Krillin did anything, Krillin powered up the Kaioken and it started to go ham with a barrage of punches. Hit got hit with most of them hit him, and Hit was dodging, but he was still going out. So Hit decided, no, forget the tournament's rules. He goes all out and hits Krillin with a full force punch. Krillin felt that. What is this? His power's a lot stronger. I think it's time to go Kaioken. Kaioken times 3. He goes Kaioken times 3. Oops, sorry. I'm just standing up thinking about this. It's really awesome. Kaioken times 3. Now, they are now at both full power, practically even. Going all out, Hit is surprised. You're a lot stronger than I expected, Hit. What? Are you... Oh, and to answer your question that you guys were talking about up there, your God of Destruction's right. What? I am the weakest of the 5 fighters. That's impossible. Yeah, but there's 3. All of them all the fighters up there could actually defeat. All the other four fighters up there can defeat you easily. That's impossible. No, it's true. But there's one fighter up there that not even your gods of the not even all the gods of destructions can beat. That's impossible. Hit tries to do a couple improvements. Krillin goes in for the gut punch, stopping him from completing any of his improvements. And then Hit gets mad, goes all, actually improves 20 improvements, and actually is able to go ham on Krillin. Krillin was getting hit, but he was still getting some hits in by himself. Going at it. Here we're going at it. Everyone in Universe 7 was actually kind of impressed that this Hit guy is actually able to keep up with Krillin. Everyone was impressed. But Universe 6 were frightened at the fact that Universe 6's strongest fighter was not even going all out, was not even able to beat him easily. But they heard the fact but each and every one of them heard that Krillin said that he's right. He is the weakest out of the 5. And they were all scared at the fact who's the strongest. Vados lays eyes on Goku and says, it's probably that one. Who? The one that's the one who's wearing the orange gi. Huh? Really? You sure? Yeah. He seems strong. But if that guy's right, the strongest one up there is able to take out all the gods of destruction by himself. That means he's not all the gods of destruction and angels by himself. Then it's something that is extraordinary. Now Vados is actually shaking a little bit at the thought of Goku's power. Well, at the fight of Krillin and Hit going at it, Hit had enough and just does a time skip, multiple punches, and actually managed to knock Krillin out of the arena. Didn't knock him out, but managed to knock him out of the arena. Now Hit is tired. Like all of his breath is out of his body. Like, it's crazy. His stamina is terrible.
Did Polo do this?
Sorry about that, guys. But after hearing, all right, Krillin has been knocked out of the arena. Please present a new Hit wins this fight. Now, is there any other fighters who would like to fight Hit? After everyone in Universe 6 and Universe 7 heard this, everyone in Universe 6 was scared. Everyone in Universe Beerus was smiling like this is gonna be crazy. Bulgy decides to stand up and says, I'll fight him. She wasn't even afraid. She didn't even flinch. Hit flinched. Hit looked like, wait, don't tell me she's also not the strongest. She also can't be. They all deducted that was Hit. She wasn't the strongest. They all deducted that it was Goku. Yes, they did. She went down there. Hit. Said, can I have a break? Can I have at least a break? They gave it to Choppa. Really didn't get mad about this. He said, yeah, can you have a break? They gave everyone had a break. Hit was tired. They had Sitsu beans in Universe 6, so they gave it to Hit, and Hit's energy was refilled. But Hit was still shaking at the fact of how strong is she about to be if Krillin was the weakest out of the 5. So they get in the fighting stances. Well, Hit gets in his fighting stance, goes all out instantly, and then starts rushing at Bolchi. Now, Hit instantly does a time skip, thinking that he could throw her off guard. But as he tries it, she dodges all of it. And when I mean all of it, I mean all of it. None of it can hit her. None of it. Like, absolutely none. What? So Hit decides to go to a barrage of hits again, going all out, doing improvements at the same time, still not even able to land a single hit on her. Like, a single. So, Bolchi charges a small little ki blast in 2 fingers, and then blasts his Hit, knocking him out. Like, actually knocked him out. That fight was practically nothing to her. So, Universe 7 won. Then, out of nowhere, a group of people appear in the middle of the arena after calling Universe 7 wins. And they only needed basically one fighter to take out all the others. Hit's energy was drained after fighting Krillin. Imagine how drained imagine if it was anyone else, like, instead of Krillin. Imagine if it was anyone else. Nah, that would have been the easiest fights ever. So that's what happened. Like, literally, that's what happened. What's in this here with Zeno and the guards and Grand Priest all in the middle of the arena after calling Universe 7 the winner. And that's where we're going to leave it off. I hope this was longer. Actually, I don't know how long this is because I really can't see it and I'm really not paying attention to it. But thank you for making me a little bit past 400 subscribers, everybody. I'm actually so happy you guys really liked my videos. And I'll tell you this, there's only I'll tell you this, an hour after this, like at least an hour, I'm not even gonna play with you, since this is literally the last one, the next one I'm posting is gonna be the 400 subscriber special for now. And to tell you the truth, I'm happy for it. I'm happy. After I was happy, I was like, okay, this is amazing. But I'll say this, it seems like you guys didn't like the last part I made of what if Goku was very overpowered. But yeah, an hour after this, I will post the next episode for the Tournament of Power. Now, in the comments, tell me, how quick do you think the Tournament of Power the Tournament of Power should end? Should they only let 2 people fight from the Universe 7 fight in the tournament? Should they only let Goku fight in the tournament? Do you think Jiren would actually pull an actual fight to Goku? Do you think any of that? And please put in the comments, what do you think I should do for the Tournament of Power? Since an hour, I will be doing that. And now, I'll see you guys later. Matrix out.